Hello everyone and welcome back to Abundant Automation. Aha! I knew it. It doesn't seem to have been a huge tech, but definitely already paid off putting defenses down there. So we'll have a look at that later. Also, damage is being dealt to the Valiant gun turrets. I'll also have a look at that soon, but for now I want to increase iron output considerably. Speaking of iron, let's put this iron back where it belongs. Alright, we need 48 steel furnaces. So let's grab a bunch of steel for them. You know what? We're not gonna do this by hand. I'm gonna leave it as it is right now and do the modernization once we get pocket bots, because it's not gonna be long. I will, however, start crafting the furnaces. Alright, so that's that. Well, let's take a quick look at the defenses up in the northwest. And we did also want to put in power. More power. Because we're not having a problem right now, but we're very close to having one. And I'd rather not have a problem. Glorious production graph. It's really starting to show. Alright, so yeah, it was just a case of biters being annoying. Spitters being annoying rather. So let's patch you up. How are you looking on ammo? Still good, but you can always look better. Right. So there won't be any big surprises here. We'll be putting in, yeah, just two more sets of boilers and steam engines behind this one. And I seem to have miscounted. That sounds like something I would do. So let's run back down. Gives us the chance to get another glimpse at our glorious new iron unloading. Does look the part, doesn't it? Now most of the miners up there are already dead, so it would probably be a good idea. Also, why am I running all the way down there if all I'm lacking is stone? Now we'll do the same thing we did with iron with the copper unloading eventually. Have it two-sided and loop around 2 lanes. Alright, that's 4 of them. And now we can get to work again. Definitely no rhyme intended. Now damage is being dealt up there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we do about all of these incursions. My instinct would be to take the time, or well, not my instinct, but in my opinion, the smart thing to do would be to go and deal with the problem once and for all and just destroy all the bases, put down victory items and be done with it. Never have to worry about attacks at that spot again. But, well, victory poles are kinda cheaty, but the much larger point in that is that I don't want to spend like 5 episodes straight running around and doing nothing but killing batters. I mean, we already did that once, and I didn't feel it was that engaging. But I could be wrong there, so if you'd like to know, if you'd like to see more batter killing, just let me know. We can definitely arrange for that. And once again, I am out of stuff, so let me just go through here. Oh, I am out of... oh, convenient. Out of a tool, and already the ingredients for a new one are there. Now this is the atomic disassembler. Yes, it's part of the extended tools mod. It's definitely a nice addition. It just gives you a couple more options for tools in the game. I believe that this one's originally been a mod request by Negative Root, because quite rightly he observed that it's a little unintuitive that you tech up all the way to launching missiles into space and having modular armor and robots and the like, and you're still picking up stuff with your steel pickaxe from way back in the day. So it would just make sense to have a couple of sensible upgrades to these, and I feel like balance-wise these are quite sensible. Right. Now let's get some pipes in there. Also unload my copper ore while I'm at it. So hopefully, with me kind of wasting all this time running around, we will not be too far off the target on the modules there. I was kind of hoping that I would find them in the production graph, but alas, they're not that low in the list. Right, do we go down here or do we go up? Doesn't really make a difference, so let's just go, well, not up, but over. Same here. And quite ironically, this does mean that I didn't even need to go down there and pick up the iron. But that's alright, we did get to see the factory once again. That's great, right? Right. So that's all of you, and now all we need to do here is power. Why are you out of stuff? Probably because this is a little unfit for the job. So let's make it fit. This is certainly something I'll need to keep an eye on. The amount of coal up here. Right now we are still sitting at 400k, so that's more than enough. More than enough to go around. Alright, that puts us at a very comfortable place. We're good for about 50 megawatts right now, so there's still 10 to go, so to speak. Also, these are long since depleted. Patch you up a tad. Alright. Well, I have to be honest, steam engines do look quite nice with them toiling away. And again, it kind of depends with the whole power situation. It kind of depends on where we want to go in the late game. Because if you really want the factory to produce as much as possible, it's also a performance thing, because pollution is, in this game, quite possibly one of the largest sources of lag in the late game. Well, entities on the screen is one thing, but that has been optimized quite a bit, but pollution is very, very heavy on your CPU in this game. At least pollution that hits spider bases, so it's either not trying to limit pollution just a little bit, for which steam engines certainly help, or killing all the biters. Alright, now we seem to be bound by blue circuits down here. Let's take a look. Oh no, we aren't. So could it just be that... yes, that's certainly something I would do. And I'm pretty certain that by the time this video goes live, some of you may have already pointed that out. Yes, so there we go. That's speed modules. Efficiency modules, I mean. Alright, but now it's working. Yeah, I do usually record these in a batch and then schedule them to be released. So, if you're commenting on something and I don't fix it immediately, it's probably because of that. And not because I don't like you. Although it could well be that I don't like you, but it's unlikely. Since most of the time I won't even know who you are. Alright, so this will be more blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. And now we actually do get to... What? No. We actually do get to use our straight pipes. Overground pipes. Alright, that's more blue. Just for the sake of having it, let's red belt all this up. We're also having tremendous amounts of this. Let me really quickly do that. Probably quicker than stuffing them in by hand. Also, these will become requesters eventually, but we're not there yet. Also, not really seeing any point to go completely overboard on going for blue belts yet, although we could do that. But one thing that's probably more pressing is the production of chests. Robotic chests, that is. Oh, and we did have a slight incursion down here. Let me take a quick look at the corpses left behind by it. A corpse. Two corpses. Alright. That's manageable, I think. Don't think we need to abandon camp just yet. Okay, so let's start working on the robotic chests then. So the way this works is steel chests get upgraded into smart chests, get upgraded into the individual robotic logistics network chests. So let's start by pulling down our bus to where it needs to be. We don't actually need copper or iron for any of what we're about to do. But I don't like the look of lanes stopping in the middle of nowhere, which is precisely where we are going to pull them down all the way. And it's just so much more belt storage, which is always nice, isn't it? Yes, it is. You know it is. Because what's more entertaining than picking up 200 pieces of track with stuff on it? Quite a lot of stuff, actually. Okay, that's military done. Let's also get military done by doing combat robotics. We'll also do a setup for them later. But for now, let's see. What did I want to do, right? So we can probably do with a grid-like setup where we do steel chests like so, and then smart chests, and then yeah, we're gonna do that. And the way we are gonna do it, right, let's see. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna bother too much with sidelining these, and I'm just going to use the little underground thingy so that we can do it like so. And then these are gonna do that. That way I can also, which just now occurs to me, pull out a couple of smart chests for the outposts very easily. Alright, and now you are active, passive, requester, and storage. Input from there. No, that doesn't really make any sense. Like so, and then all we need is steel up here. Not gonna bother with undergrounding for now. We need green circuits on that belt. And red circuits on that one. Let's just tear a hole here and work with it. Oh dear God! Ah. And you go underground. All right. So that's that, and then we put all of them into yet to be produced some passive providers. Yes, passive providers. We'll limit those to, let's say, 100 of each. And there we go. Now all we need to deliver is power, but yeah, that seems like the way to go. Yeah, quite a bit of overlap, but I think it looks rather nice. Can't really do a symmetric build here with substations. Right, let's connect it up. And there we are. Now this isn't going to run at peak efficiency, but it doesn't really need to. Alright, this is going to put a significant strain on the whole red circuit and possibly also steel production for a while. But after that it's gonna be fine for a while, because we won't really be using excessive amounts of these for now. So yes, that is once again about it. And would you look at that? Do you see what I see? Because what I see is a very nice and juicy amount of modules in these chests. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing in the next episode. But until then, we're going to have to end it here. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been Discreant, and I shall see you soon.